characters. The characters don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to say, Bella don't know how to feel, you make me feel insecure. That's all that she could say, you know. And the other should say, you make me feel not valuable. And if people out there, and this is not medicine, learn to communicate like this, they can move far beyond any politics and whatever that has to be decided, which of course has to be decided, but still,
yes.
This level is important, and you can't always just go over this level. You are interested in something else, the political level, which is fantastic and which is so needed that some subversive people, artists like you, are doing this, but this is where the people are, and they just need to learn to be open and communicate. And this forum theater is doing that, and that's good.
Okay, but I didn't see what they do in companies. So if I go to a company, I can judge. I was in a theater with 20 Danish with good willings that have a shocking question, and I had shocking answer, and I was shocked the whole hours about everything, you know, about the whole logic. Maybe in companies they are curing things, but here I think they are damaging the debate. In this moment, this hour, it was all wrong. What was said, maybe my Danish was not good enough, because it was all, the whole mechanic was wrong, you know, because
but don't you think they're different mechanics?
I don't say maybe.
Yeah, but don't you think? Okay, this was not about politics at all.
No, it was about 20 people in a room
is
getting
about
educated.
How this could as well has been, as he said, about something else. This could as well have been about problems in a relationship, about handicap, about whatever. He said there were many different issues and subjects. This is only about how to learn to communicate when you are here and living some problem with somebody else. It's all of what it's about. And it's not about politics.
Okay, and but if the 20 people in the room learn about to communicate, it's great, you know.
Yeah, but I don't know. The point. My point is, I don't know if you come here is because you agree. If you are not keen to lose any problem, I'm more interested in what job they do with the factory.
Exactly, I want to see the factory, not here.
But
I have enough. I think I will get sick if I follow them more.
But they are moving. I think they are doing something, and I think it's important.
Yes.
The point is many levels that can work.
Exactly.
You don't need to kill one to have the other.
Exactly.
No, but actually, you had said something, and I think it's actually important, because what happens is actually that you do kill one to get the other. It's not because we want it. It's a question of a budget and the focus from a political, cultural level. This means that this
I agree with that.
This theater has become a symbol.
Yes.
So they are actually taking the territory. So there are no other options.
No, there are global stories.
So every time somebody says something integration and immigration, okay, we have the recipe. So they would go and promote it. They have a patent.
Yeah.
So this is actually
theater.
On this topic, which I think it's an important topic, and I think they do a great job. Yeah. But if we want to,
But
a diversion.
I agree, Tatiana, and also Tiana. So I'm so sorry. Will you somehow? But then, Thierry, this is the problem of Denmark. This is like the joke about Denmark. The revolution got cancelled because it was raining. I mean, let's do it another day, you know. In Denmark, there's a joke saying, like, Denmark, it's a country where the revolution got cancelled because it was raining.
Okay.
So we felt more comfortable about staying home on the couch because we didn't want to go out.
Yeah, but it's not true,
No, because, and that's the thing with this country. We are not, I mean, we don't have this, allow say, violent in good and bad ways, manifestations and things against the politics. It is a quiet, avoiding conflicts,
but you cannot accept
countries,
that.
And that's what you are protecting.
No, I'm
against,
protesting that it's not only quiet. I am protesting about the fact that they are dissimulating the real question under this Turkey debate. They are hiding, they are simplifying, and it's not that they don't do the conflict. They take the conflict, they put the facade, the masquerade, they do the Festalan game, and then the conflict seems to be hot. And the state puts some money, and it's a problem because it's a diversion, like everything, you show this, meanwhile you kick here, you say look, and then you kill here, we are good, we help the third world, and we sell the weapons.
There are some people, for me this is a training showing some methods and techniques that can be very useful. Mm-hmm. The subject can change, I don't know, this is not very central in this case. But what is there are people, for example, I have been working with Da Capo Theatre in Odense. They are professionals, they are theater people, and there are people working with environment, working conditions, and they make consulting jobs. Firms, and the example I gave is a firm who have many conflicts because they have many cultures, so they call them. And they use this same method as a theater, where they have the cleaning lady and the big director in the same room, and they are not only publicum, all of them play
Yeah, but it's
a play.
fantastic.
And then the solution that you should put a sign there, very simple, it's what's coming from the people, and say that this is a place for everybody. We should learn to solve conflicts, and if somebody wants, the leaders have to be sent to be trained.
Yeah, but that's the point. That's a political
This is
decision.
but you start from the
Yeah, but
level.
the point is, if should be a political decision, should be okay. Make a claim. Declarations. Make a declaration. Things are like this. We install this. This is
Rules.
this is right.
And the
that could be political, but
It's too strong. It's better to do like that and like that, you know.
But it's another story.
I love you.
It's another story.
But it's another story because I think that they are doing a good job.
Yes.
I agree
They do.
that they are taking the market. I'm also competing with the market.
exactly.
I know.
So they are taking. They are the establishment.
I get the praise every time I see a masquerade, you know. I get the praise when we went in Filmus and they speak about developing risk taking. Here it's about solving problem. I get the praise every time people they make a stimulation of solving something and they do worst, basically.
Yeah, but
I don't know
you
if they
think-
do worst,
Yeah,
but
but
you know, it's
can't
my
you,
way of
but
speaking.
can't you see that it can help if you go out in the societies there where
Yes.
people are so unaware
Yes.
and start to make them a little aware just
Yes,
to give them small
but they are not
methods
going to be aware that Marcello is Jewish. They are going to be aware that this girl is Muslim, and that's it. So they are not going to see the whole, you know, they are just going to see the handicap. You know, when I ask, he say, oh, but we have also one about handicap. Of course, handicap, Muslim people, you know. But what about all these things that you don't see? Like, I feel excluded in this country, but I don't have a Turk leg, so it's not a case for anyone. So if people, you know, they need this cliche to see the problem. This is bad because then people react on logo, on swastika, on cliche, on Muslim. So they don't think anymore. They are cliche machines.
I see
but
what you
the
mean.
point
And it's a problem.
And that means
Yeah, but that's a
it's
human
also-
problem.
No, but
No, it's a marketing problem.
No, because for example, if you imagine the same theater and there was no circle, what would they then talk about?
Then they don't have a play, and that's a problem.
No, it's not about that.
Now they find out the handicap.
Yes, exactly. What will be that if it's not a Muslim? Yeah.
So if we don't have a circle, what would be the object we talk about?
Yes.
What would discussion
Days or
No.
handicap.
No,
I'm not saying-
normal.
It's
Tiana,
a
she looks for a job. She was working in this company. She's instead of
Whatever.
Turkey, is a Bosnian girl.
Yeah,
They
whatever.
don't have a
Another
story.
immigrant that doesn't have a circle, because then a circle becomes a kind of symbol that if you know how to solve circle, then you can solve the problem.
Yes, and
But what
it's-
if there is no circle? Because then all the other things, maybe the real things, maybe for exclusion
No,
come
you're
up.
right about
It's a diversion.
But maybe it could come up like what she says. I mean, the
Sometimes-
chocolate is just a symbol of
Yeah,
being
but-
different.